This is Rip, owned by Jeremy Holck. Sit. I'm going to do a few reps on some of my force fetch maintenance. First one's what I call a pile drill, so it's really important that your puppy stays at sit. You can walk out different distances. Make sure you got a spot that's easy for them to see them. You know, flat, short grass at first, or up a slight incline. Spread them out, 10 feet or so in a horizontal line from your puppy. And I don't care which one he grabs first, but I'm going to send him on fetch as his release word because I can reinforce that command. He gets pretty juiced up, so just kind of take my time. Sit. Fetch. Tends to overshoot the objects, you'll see that. Here. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Hold. Hold. Fetch. Heel. Sit. I don't want him flinging them out of his mouth. Hold. Drop. Fetch. A lot of times you get that from when they're puppies throwing stuff where they just run by it. Heel. Sit. Heel. Sit. So it's really important with a puppy like him. Boy, everything's got to be just slow. Drop. Sit. Fetch. Otherwise, that anxiety or anxiousness kicks in. Heel. Sit. Drop. Sit. So I'll repeat that. And what I was talking about, how he's overshooting that, when they're puppies, you want to throw retrieves so they're like against a fence or against a wall, something where they don't run over stuff all the time because you just create habits. And that's a habit he's definitely got. So that's why it's important. A lot of your maintenance stuff isn't drills with every dog, but especially a dog like him. A lot of your maintenance on holding is incorporated with your leash work, walking at heel, holding something, backing, turning, sitting, coming into heel short distances. So you maintain that feel of having him holding something while it's not just running and getting it. Fetch. Attaboy, Rip. Here. Heel. Sit. Hold. Drop. Fetch. You can see I'm just real slow, deliberate on these things. There's no enthusiasm on my end. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Hold it. Drop. Fetch. Then from here I'm going to toss in a couple diversions. Here. First one's what I call a sit, hold, throw drill. Heel. Sit, hold, hold, drop, Rip. Of course, his name means go, not fetch. Here, attaboy, heel, good. Sit. Drop, Rip. I'm going to get a couple throw-over drills, which is when he grabs it here, but when I say heel is when I'm throwing it. Good boy. Sit. Drop. Rip. And be really careful with temperature. Here. Heel. It actually rained. It's kind of raining right now, but sit. So these are a little slippery. Hold. Fetch. And I'm not going to pick that up. He's picking it up. Hold. Hold. Drop. Then I want to make sure he's not just going off my voice, especially as I'm talking. So 98, 24, good shot. Rip. Now I might say fetch, just to let him know that's why he's going. Here. Heel. Good boy. Sit. Hold it. Drop. Occasionally, heel. I won't send him that direction right away. Rip. So he doesn't anticipate taking off. Attaboy. Heel. Sit. You want to be able to pet him while he's holding. Drop. Then I have what I call a double drill. You can do singles too, but it's really sit, maintaining him at a sit position while you're throwing something. So if he broke, make sure you get him back first before you send him. Rip! And I threw him, so I sent him on his name. Occasionally I'll throw the fetch command in there, just, you know, as far as he understands that's why he's going. Hold it. Drop. Fetch! That's why I did that there, so you could see that. Here, you can see he's kind of gotten in a habit. Those are just kind of a toy, almost like to him to play with it, roll it around. Drop. Heel. Heel. I'm going to do one more of those. I just wanted to sit, move them. Just to give them a different spot. Fetch. Now the next one I'll send him on his name. Here, good boy. Heel. You can see he rushes so much that he doesn't focus on his task sometimes. Hold. Drop. Rip. And he's about at the limit of throwing things. You don't want to overdo him. Heel, because getting him excited more, hot, just creates mistakes. So always remember that. Drop. Then I'm going to throw him a fun one, just one here. And on the fun throws, it's always important now that you maintain the delivery to hand. So anytime he would drop it or, you know, drop it and come in without it, you got to go back to the fetch command and reinforce it now. You've got the collar available to you too. Okay. So I released him on okay, and you can see how much enthusiasm he's got. Here. Heel. Sit. Hold. Hold. Drop. Sit. So hopefully that, Jeremy, gives you a little idea of some of these drills. And you can vary, you know, distances on those pile drills, just depending what you have. But just be really careful of, you know, how many reps you do so you don't have the, you know, the enthusiasm create the mistakes. So that's Rip. Here. Sit. Owned by Jeremy Holck.